Good afternoon and welcome to the Voice of TOD. I'm Tom, and in this one there was just no music, right? Fantastic. Let's go back to full screen. And in this one we're going to take a look at Dragon Age the Veilguard. So let's talk about Dragon Age first, shall we? Gonna knock that down because we still have 3.5 minutes. So Dragon Age the Veilguard is effectively Dragon Age 4. It was called Dreadwolf, or the working title was Dreadwolf. It's now been changed. We saw it originally back in 2018, I want to say. I might be wrong with that, but they've definitely been working on this for potentially 7-8 years. At one point it was going to be a live service game, which is why the companion trailer looked like a hero shooter, I think. And I didn't judge them on that. I honestly, I don't think that trailer showed it off in a great way, but I also, I don't necessarily think they should have shown that trailer. I think it should have just been, hey look, there's going to be gameplay, we're going to show you everything then. Sadly that's not what they did. They showed it off at the Xbox showcase, and they've caught a lot of flack for it. Because there's so many true die-hard Dragon Age fans who've just gone, yeah, you fucked this up. That tone is totally wrong. And I don't necessarily think that the tone is wrong. I don't think we know what they're doing. I think that's the thing. That's why I was waiting for this to make a judgment. If this isn't good, I'll definitely tell you my thoughts. Either way. But what about me and Dragon Age? So, Dragon Age, for me, was always something to pass the time between Mass Effect games. I really enjoyed Origins. I thought Origins was actually a breath of fresh air. It was a well-told game with some brilliant characters, and it was an interesting playstyle with the tactical take on a third-person RPG, where you could pause combat, you could set up spells, you could set. It was the first game that I played where you could set characters to do certain things at certain times. You could, hey, right, you're now at 25% health, heal, or the party's down to 50% health, you have your healer do a mass heal, things like that. There was some really cool little tactical things that you can do to individualize your playstyle, and the characters were really good. There was lots of DLC. It feels dated now. I played it a couple of years ago over on Todd Plays Games, and it wasn't the game that I remembered. But I also think it was from 2009. A lot has changed since then. Dragon Age 2 came out, and you know, I think there's some interesting things there. It might be worth me going back and playing it again. But it certainly was a different take on Dragon Age. And then they went back to the original idea. A little bit less tactical, but still very RPG, third-person focused with Inquisition. I didn't get very far into Inquisition. I got bored, and I'm not afraid to say it. I just didn't get on with Inquisition. I got to a point where I'm in the open world, I found a dragon, and I thought, man, there's still loads of this to do. I'm not bothered. I didn't connect with the characters. I never really liked Varric, and they seem to base everything on Varric now, which is annoying. But let's see what the Veilguard has for us, because I want this to be good. I want BioWare to be back. We'll see. This is your first look at Dragon Age the Veilguard. The following footage was captured from software in development and takes place very early in the game. It has been edited for brevity and to avoid any major spoilers.
Finding people as you claim. She's the best damn detective I've ever met. If she says she's got a lead on Solus, I believe her.
I also don't think I know who Solus is.
Should we be in more of a hurry to get out of here?
We don't want to look conspicuous. Just get out of here nice and casual. Find Nev Gallus and stop Solus.
I mean, it looks like I remember Dragon Age looking. Rogue, level 1 rogue, backstory, shadow dragons.
You still think you can talk him down before he starts his big ritual?
That ritual is going to tear down the Veil. The only thing separating us from the Fade and an endless number of demons. I have to talk him down.
Halt!
There's a slightly animated
But I
edge
didn't do anything!
to the characters.
Get down.
Are they after us? Is it because of the bar?
Word travels fast in Minrathous.
We've got to help her.
Do we?
We don't have time to get arrested, especially...
Okay, so what is this?
Oh, crap.
We're too late.
The ritual started. But if we hurry, we can still stop Solus before it finishes. Let's go! Harding's this way. She'll get us to Dumont Plaza.
Watch out!
That's cool, that looks cool. I don't mind this graphical style, it's very reminiscent of Origins.
Is Solus summoning demons on purpose?
My guess is the Veil is weakening, and they're slipping
Why are
through
we
the
not
cracks.
fighting?
And when the Veil comes down completely?
And the whole world is going to look a lot like this.
So these are things from the Fade.
Come on, this way. It should get us to Harding.
I mean, it looks like what I would expect from Dragon Age.
You're safe now. Get inside and bar the door as quick as you can, okay?
I'm also not sure I know who Harding is anymore.
Harding, you all right?
I've been doing what I can to help.
Scout hero of the
The
Inquisition.
ritual must be
she
weakening the
the
Veil.
wife?
There are a lot of scared people out here.
And a lot of demons. Haven't seen this many come through the Fade in years.
Barrick's definitely
What
looking
about you
older.
two? Are you okay?
Okay, similar dialogue options. Same logos.
We're good, but we need to move.
Agreed. Solus isn't waiting, neither can we.
Have you got my gear?
Definitely has
Right
more
over
of a like a
Where's Nev Gallus? Wasn't she at the meeting point?
The Venatori got to her first. They grabbed her before we arrived and
At least
paid
we
off
got a
the bar
sword now.
owner to keep it quiet.
I'm not surprised.
they've
our
not gone for
detective did
photorealistic
something to
graphics,
piss
have
off a
they?
cult of murderous
Which isn't
blood
a bad
mages.
thing.
But their timing stinks.
they are in Unreal,
Bar
I
owner said
believe.
The Venatori took
Might be
Ned
Unreal
to
4.
Dumont Plaza. Can you get us there, Harding?
I knew the pots look
you're with
good.
the Shadow Dragons. I figured you'd know Minrathous better than I do.
Sure, but Minrathous is huge, and this is nowhere near my neighborhood. I can try.
Don't
Linking
worry.
in with your
Scouting's my specialty. Follow me.
Choice. That was a choice.
Eyes up. We've got company.
The enemies look cool.
Demons, here they come.
I can't speak for Inquisition because I just don't remember it. I just remember meeting a dragon and thinking, nah, I'm not bothered. The combat is very 2. Very flashy, flippy. Looks quite fast-paced. Is that a quiver of arrows that you have there?
I think that's the last of them.
Good.
So obviously
Let's
health
get to Dumont
potion on
Plaza
the
and find
right
Ned.
D-pad.
Patch yourselves up if you need it.
I would guess green pots give you health, brown pots give you something else. Red pots do, I don't know.
I don't
I'm
get it.
guessing.
If Solus tears down the Veil, doesn't that destroy everything?
Solus always talked about how beautiful the ancient world was.
That world existed before the Veil, and he wants to bring it back.
Wow.
Even if his ritual kills us all in the process. Venatori cultists!
Venatori, that's a name I remember.
I hate these assholes.
We are in Tevinter here, right? Off the edge. Kick him off the edge. There we go.
Looks like the Venatori put up a barrier to block the way.
Shoot something.
More intruders!
Avenge our fallen brethren!
Shoot someone. I want to see if the arrow counter changes. I'm not saying that the combat looks bad. It doesn't inspire me. Is it all on one button? Are they doing different things? Is it all on, like, are you pressing X for an attack? We haven't really seen any skills used yet. There was something there on the right. Some sort of
Guess
collectible.
we're sliding down.
They're allies of
It must be
Veilguard.
Unreal 5.
Kill them all!
Okay, so that's the expanded ability wheel with 9 skills. In the middle of the screen. Yeah, so you have a quiver of 8 for ammo regens. Okay, I don't mind that. I don't mind that. It's probably an ability then, is it, shooting? The AI looks a bit dumb. But again, this is an early build, and this is for a presentation of the gameplay, the first showcase. I'm not necessarily going to judge it on that until we see the final footage, the final game. I mean, it looks like the Dragon Age I remember. She's one of our companions.
Harding. Not the worst timing.
Nev, it's so good to see you. We thought the Venatori had kidnapped you.
They thought the same thing. A lot of Venatori in the city have reason to hate me. Figured I'd play along. Find out who wanted to settle the score this time.
Weird shoes, and how does the hat stay on?
Raining demons.
Oh, was that
So I'm back on the job.
a metal leg?
Appreciate it. Rook, this is Nev Gallus, our local expert. She's gonna help us find Solus. Nev, meet
Why are
Rook.
we called
Both
Rook?
of you have done
Is
some
that just to
work
give
for
us a
Shadow
name?
Dragons.
Isn't that a coincidence?
Some old friend said if I was working in Tevinter, the Shadow Dragons are worth trusting.
We haven't got a lot of time. Varric said you had a lead on Solus?
You get right to the point. I haven't seen Solus in person, but I did find hints of old magic, similar to what you get in elven ruins. I traced it to a building beneath Our Lady of Victory. That's where your man is hiding.
Then let's go. Before this ritual he's doing gets any worse.
I don't know what to say.
This ritual's already drawing more power than I'd expect from a dozen mages. You told me he was working alone.
I also told you he was an ancient elven god.
An elven god.
He's a god?
Well, whatever he is, he's causing trouble in my city. Let's go.
I sort of expected something different graphically. The team discovers Solus' hideout in the Alluvian Gate, the portal he's used to escape the city of Minrathis. They step through the gate.
Well, we're not in Minrathis anymore.
I know these trees. This is Arlethan Forest.
And there's your ritual. The power involved. I've never seen anything like it.
It looks cool, but it looks like Dragon
The
Age,
tremors are getting worse.
which is a good thing, I suppose. It's kept a bit of the identity.
And we've got demons.
The demon design is really cool. So they've obviously done some sort of buff that gives them armor, and then you break the armor and they have health. It feels like we've seen this before, and I think for a fourth game in the series, that's
back in Minrathous.
arguably a good thing.
The ritual. No
This is
telling
very
what
early
could
on,
come
so
through.
we're not seeing super overpowered
Does it feel
stuff.
like those tremors are getting worse?
Keep moving and try not to think about it.
Team battles work their way deeper into the forest until they arrive at Solus' ritual site. This is making me want to play 2 and Inquisition. I'll be honest.
We have to
Good
stop
old
this
Pride Demon.
quickly.
The demons look really cool. So it costs 1 pip. You have 2 pips. Okay, like action points, I guess.
Watch the lightning!
There's obviously a dodge. And a parry, I think. So it has 4 and then the armor symbol. So is it level 4 or is it 4 levels of armor? That's very slow. Obviously you'll speed that up in the controls, but aiming the bow is very slow when it's aimed in. Very, very low sensitivity. I think it's a level... No, but then it's by the armor. You're really not doing much damage to it at all, are you? It's a level 4 then, because the
How
armor
did demon
symbol's
this
gone.
large get through the veil?
It's a pride demon. Damn thing probably sensed Solus's ego.
That's Solus in the middle there. Did you just see Solus? You're only controlling one person, so the companions, I'm assuming, are like one where you just spec them out and you tell them what to do in combat.
Good enough. Let's get to Solus.
Why are we trying to stop Solus? Do I need to play 3 for that? Or Inquisition for that? Bianca's looking pretty nice, I gotta say.
All right.
Harding doesn't have a quiver,
I'll
but
take
she's
it from
firing
here.
arrows.
Are you sure?
Positive. You 3 just keep the demons off me while I talk to him.
Varric, Solus isn't gonna stop just because an old friend asks nicely.
Solus needs someone to sell him another option, to help him justify changing his mind.
I almost wanted to make the choice myself. It's obviously pulling me in, because I'm kind of invested.
Come on, Varric. We didn't come all this way just to talk to him.
The approve and
He
disapprove
was my
thing.
friend, Rook.
It's back.
I gotta try to reach him. But if he won't listen to me, then he'll hear from Bianca.
More demons!
Rook, take care of the team for me.
This is early on, right? So are we not going to have Varric as a companion?
Hey, Chuckles. Hope I'm not interrupting.
Let's buy him some time.
It feels like Varric's last stand.
I hope Varric is getting through to Solus.
We better talk fast. We can't hold these demons off forever.
How do I feel about the combat? It looks very button bashy.
The Veil is a wound inflicted upon this world. It must be healed.
By drowning the world in demons?
I have taken precautions to minimize the damage, Varric.
Minimize the... People are dying right now. You need to listen. Please.
Feels like Varric's going down.
People are always dying. It is what they do.
Shit. We need a better plan.
Do you want me to take the shot?
Yes.
Won't work. He's too powerful.
What if we disrupt the ritual?
How?
See those statues? If we break the scaffolding holding that one up, the whole thing will come down on Solus.
It's risky. Interrupting a ritual of this scale will have consequences.
And what about the demons? Varric needs us to hold them off.
Right, you two stay here. I'll bring down the statue.
What? No. Stepping into all that raw magic is suicide.
The storm could tear you apart.
Anyone got a better idea?
Too late.
Fine, but you'll need backup. I'm with you.
I'm a mage. I'll go.
Either way, someone needs to stay back and deal with the demons.
Take Neve. Decisions will impact your companions.
Let's go, Hardy. Nev, keep the demons off us.
You got it.
I would have taken Nev, because she's magic-y. Oh, is Solus' nickname the Dreadwolf? The destruction mechanics and graphics don't look all that fancy.
Stand your hesitance. What now must be done. This is being passed to a comprehension.
That's incredibly slow. If that's just like tapping X constantly, that was a very slow
Why?
attack.
Why tear down the Veil? Knowing all the lives it'll cost.
We shared a journey years ago. Do you believe that I would do this if there was some other better option?
The pillar's weak, but
It isn't falling. We need to push it.
I'm with you.
Together.
If you had Neve, she could do a fireball.
You came a long way and made a valiant effort, Varric, but this story does not end with my downfall.
Push!
Solus doesn't seem like a big bad. That's it, isn't it? Huh. I'm interested. I mean, it's about 20 minutes. And obviously we're missing bits. The foreground and the rain effect is quite nice. But the people have this like cartoony sheen over them. And I guess that Dragon Age has always had that smoother edge to it. No, it doesn't look bad. It just doesn't look quite as... It looks like an artistic choice, let's put it that way. Combat. The combat looks very like you're just constantly pressing X all the time. Obviously, you're level 1. You don't have... Well, you don't have anything. This is very start of the game. So your skills and things aren't there. It's odd that they didn't show off more. Or like, here's this bit. We're going to show you this 20-minute segment, and then we're going to have a 3-minute trailer of story stuff. Because I loosely know Dragon Age. I don't know it anywhere near as much. I've read a couple of the books. I've read 1, maybe 2 of the books. I know the journey of the hero of Ferelden because that was my journey. I know 2 with the champion of Kirkwall, isn't it? With, and I can't remember his name. It was TOD for me. I can't remember his surname. But that's the one that brings Varric in and a few other people. I don't know what happened with Inquisition. I really don't. So that, obviously they have a lock on, but you can break it by dodging at the right time. In combat, it looks like they're mashing X. But in combat, it's much more fluid. You're moving around, there's a dodge. It looks quite engaging. But you're not doing a lot. It's early in the game. I know you've got a lot of leveling to do, probably. Whereas when we see him further on this bit here, wasn't this bit? This here, when you've got to break the scaffolding. Out of combat, he's just doing single attacks. That felt a bit odd. But then you are out of combat. I don't have a problem with the visuals. I think the foreground looks pretty good. There's quite a bit going on. I think the monsters look fantastic. The characters... I don't know, does it look a bit flat, all of it? But this is probably 3-4 month old footage. I'd expect, I don't know what engine it's on, I'm pretty sure it's Unreal, one of the Unreal ones. It might be 5, because they've been making it for so long. It might be 5. I don't know. But I don't know what I wanted to see. I'm not against what we've seen. It looks very cinematic. I'm interested. I'm tempted to play the other 2, like 2 and Inquisition, to get me up to speed. I'm not against it. It feels like old BioWare. But is that going to be enough for this to be a hit? I'd be very interested to know what you think. I'm very interested to know what other people, and people who are more honed in on the Dragon Age lore and characters, and who are really more of part of that universe, think. So let me know in the comments. But I'm gonna go, because there's not really much more that I can add. Don't know what I expected. It wasn't really that, but I don't think I have a problem with it. Let's put it that way. Anyway, I'm going to go. Thank you very much for watching. It's been an event over the last couple of days. We've done a lot of streaming. I don't know what I'm going to do with this channel. I still don't. I am going to keep doing stuff with it. Trailer reactions. I want to get back into video game trailer reactions and things, and covering video game news. I really want to get back into that. But my main focus at the minute is the games channel, TOD Plays Games. YouTube at TOD Plays Games, all one word. And oh god, it's raining quite heavily. Wow. And yeah, we're currently playing Gears Tactics in preparation for Gears of War E-Day, which I'm so excited about. But I think we're going to play Dragon Age 2 as well at some point. So we'll see. But obviously keep an eye out on both channels. If you want me live streaming most days, I'm over on the Games channel. But we are going to do stuff over here as well. Thank you very much for being here. And I'll see you all in the next one.